there is the developer over here which I can enable. In case if you can't find this in your access, you can come into file and you can come over here into options and you can come into customize ribbon from here as well. And whenever you see this, just you have to select this. Okay, just tick the developer tab, you will always see it over there. Okay, and just press OK. Now you will see is I have the developer tab, and in this developer tab we will discuss how to use some of these. So we're discussing over here initially today is this, we're talking about the scroll bar. So what I'll do is we'll just place the scroll bar over here. Now what I'll do is I'll simply go to the format control of the scroll bar, and we'll write over here is that the minimum value that we should have over here is 2000, and the maximum value that I want to have is 2050. I want to increment by 1. Okay, and the cell that should change when I change this, I will give the reference of that cell, which is this one, and I'll press OK. You can see over here is now when I click this, I can easily increment this. It's the way it's happening over there. Now let's replicate this. So you have is annual discount. I'll create more. So we need to have over here is a checkbox. So what we'll do is we'll simply insert over here is a checkbox. Okay, right. What we'll do is hold on. So I'll simply go to the format control, and I'll initially say is unchecked, and the cell link, what cell value do you want to change, I'll refer to that one. Okay, and press OK. So if I click on this, I get true, otherwise get false. You can see over here. Okay, you can somehow even right. Then we have over here is so I mean obviously same way you can do this over here. You can make it checked or you can initially make it unchecked. It's up to you. How do we do this? So over here I have is category of static home. So we're going to use over here is a combo box. So I'll place the combo box exactly over here. I'll right click and I'll go into format control. So we need to input some range over here. Okay, so I don't have a range right now, so I'll just put any range over here. Let's say I'll put over here is Dell, Toshiba, HP, fine. So I'll do this again. I'll right click, format. So the input range that I want, obviously I'll select this, and the cell that needs to be linked with this is the corresponding one. Let's say I want the following cell to be linked, and I'll press OK. So you can see over here is that if I select Dell, it says 1, it's the first item in the list, that's the second item in the list, and that's the third item in the list. Then we have is your radio button. So club member. So in club member, let's say I can have is a radio button. So I can have a radio button over here. Okay, one option. Okay, so and what I can do is I can have another one. So what I'll do is I'll simply format this. I'll make it unchecked, and the cell that I want to link according to this will be, let's say, this one. Okay, so if I select this or select this, so right, it changes accordingly. So this is the way you can actually make an interactive form. I'll be discussing with you in the next video how to work with macros, which is again a very important topic.